days. Now, last night we asked you for any memories you had about the game of baseball or its origins. This week, a documentary team from America's Major League in the South tracing the roots of the sport. We had some interesting replies. Sue Fish got in touch with us and said in the 50s, when the big liners were regularly in Southampton, there was a baseball diamond marked out on Southampton Sports Centre. I imagine that the cruise liners, you can play on them. They're so big
Indeed.
now.
Linda Hall says her father was one of the people that was responsible for setting up and running the Eastbourne Red Triangle Stool League. Apparently, one of the theories he had was that the game had been originated by farmhands. The bat was a milking stool and the ball was made out of a cow pad.
Oh, well, there we go. Don't know if that's true or not. Never know. Well, in an effort to find out a little bit more, I caught up with the team at Millais School in Sussex earlier today.
Swinging a drive right field, backing up Walker, turning around, it's into the bullpen and the Sox have done it again.
Baseball, a national pastime in America, made famous by the likes of Joe DiMaggio and Babe Ruth. It's a sport embedded in the country's culture. Today, in a field in Sussex, three men met to try and shed more light on the origins of the bat and ball game. They've been playing rounders in England for hundreds of years. It started actually as a sport called stool ball. But baseball has always been perceived as America's game. Nevertheless, the origins actually can be traced right back to here. And that's what's brought a documentary team from Major League Baseball here to the South.
Typically, Britons look at the American game of baseball, they say, why, that's just our old friend Rounders. And yet, they don't realize that it is their old friend, but it was baseball here originally.
So we may think of it as rounders, but the term baseball was appearing in Jane Austen novels back in 1798, a time when stool ball and rounders were to the fore.
The Americans have a great penchant for looking to see where they've come from, but I think in many ways it does us good to look back and see the history of the villages where stool ball's been played, the schools where it's been played.
And with three sports all proud of their history, universal agreement was never likely.
The Americans I'm talking to today are quite sure that that baseball was the original game. I think they're probably right that baseball was the name of the original game, but the game was rounders.
The Major League visit will go on to watch stool ball and junior baseball, a sport which is growing alongside rounders in the UK. When they return to the United States, they may paint a very different picture of America's game. Interesting stuff. What did you think of my shot?
Very good.
Yeah,
we only got first
left
stop.
Field. Yeah, that's
no,
true.
Not left field,
well, I had
first
to stop.
stop.
Well, yeah, I had to stop to finish what I was saying. Can't do two things at once.
Really?
No.
No, you're a man, aren't you? There we are. No, sorry.